Today on Hi Now, freshen up your coffee routine. Tips on how to make the perfect cup of joe from Lion Coffee.
Then Hawaiian tea, good for the body and soul. The benefits behind Mamaki tea.
Plus, the Marine Corps Forces Pacific Band teams up with Hawaii artists. Details on the online concert series. This and more right now on Hi Now. Aloha and welcome to Hi Now Weekender. I'm Kanoe Gibson.
And I'm Kaino Carlson. You know, over the last few months, it's been amazing to watch the community come together to help those in need. Now, Hawaii News Now partnered with 6 Oahu eateries through its Dine Out and Donate program.
That's right, and with your help, the restaurants donated nearly 1,400 meals.
Incredible.
Amazing. Oahu residents bought meals from these restaurants over the last couple of weeks, and for every special dish sold, one was donated.
Now, dozens of meals were delivered to Honolulu firefighters and healthcare workers on Memorial Day. Those meals were from Poke for the People and Inaba restaurants. So a big mahalo to all of the first responders and healthcare workers out there and the participating restaurants.
And speaking of good in the community, the Show Aloha Challenge has reached a major fundraising milestone, raising $1 million to feed our kupuna and help small businesses.
You know, it's so crazy. The initiative started back in March, but they've raised a ton of money. Now, the main goal of the Show Aloha Challenge is to serve Hawaii's homebound seniors nutritious meals prepared by locally owned restaurants.
The organization will be holding its biggest food distribution event to date Tuesday morning at 7 at Aloha Stadium. The public is invited to drive up as volunteers distribute 2,000 boxes of fresh produce, meats.
Make sure you go early.
Yeah, snacks, more. There's all kinds of stuff. Gates will open at 7 a.m. sharp and food will be distributed while supplies last.
Yeah, it's an incredible cause, and I actually had a chance to talk to the founders of the Show Aloha Challenge back in April, you know, about the mission and what they wanted to accomplish. Take a look.
Mike called me one morning and he said, hey, we need to do something. You know, we're going to go on quarantine and a lot of these kupuna are not going to be able to leave their homes. He wanted to donate some money. And I said, wow, why don't we take the money and ingest it into restaurants and the restaurants make the food? I'll call Meals on Wheels and have them deliver it.
How it started was, it's like, you know, I'll make 300 plates myself and we'll give it out. Wait a minute, maybe we can do more. Then we got 10,000 from Seiji, 10,000 from Corey, 30,000 from me. We had 50,000. Then Lanai said, you know, what about restaurants? He said, who can we do? And then we got Meals on Wheels. Then we got St. Francis. So many people are jumping aboard.
It's very simple. The donation is made and it gets cut to Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels then will cut a check to the restaurants that we choose. And then the restaurants will make the meals. And then our volunteers from Meals on Wheels will deliver to the kupuna. All these hole-in-the-wall restaurants, these mom-and-pop restaurants, there was a lot that needed help just in general.
It was 10 days we hit 250,000, 10 days. I have had this passion for a long time about the seniors and helping out disadvantaged, helping out teachers, nurses, cops, firefighters.
I also want to thank all the people don't realize this is a machine that's moving. And it's a lot of moving parts. I mean, from St. Francis, Meals on Wheels, you have the county in Maui, you have the senior center on Lanai. There's so many moving parts, so many people doing it. It's not just us. This is what you call community. So mahalo to everybody.
The number of people that directly work with this program is 230. Van Shoes stepped up and said, we want to give everybody a shoe. As of right now, people take one meal and get it to 1,200. Because then we said, if we sell a shirt, somebody can get it, and then that gives 2 meals to a senior, every shirt someone buys. And so we said we was trying to find more creative ways to get the donations, small or big, because it's not just about the big guys. We got people giving $20 and $10 and $5. Everything helps.
ShowAlohaChallenge.com. Everything's there. You need to buy a t-shirt, it's right there. You want to make a donation, it's there. You have a kupuna that needs a meal, you can find everything there. It's the easiest way. We're also on all the social media platforms.
For more information on how you can help donate to the Show Aloha Challenge, head over to HiNowDaily.com. Now, Now, one of the viral trends that's taken social media by storm is homemade coffee. So today, we're here with the experts. We're here with Sam Shank, who is the Quality Insurance Manager at Lion Coffee. Sam here is going to show you how to make the good stuff at home.
All right, I'm going to be using our Diamond Head Espresso. This is what we use in our cafe for our espresso service. The drink we're going to make later is a Vietnamese Thai style coffee. We call it Thai Mocha.
Thai Mocha? Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite ones here. I love that one.
That's our most popular drink. You can just use a regular kettle and put it on the stove and let it come to a boil. I bring it to the table and lift the lid and just let it settle. Wet the filter.
What kind of role does gas play in the roasting and the brewing process of coffee?
We couldn't roast without it. Roasters have gas-fired burners in the back. The coffee's mixing in that hot air. That's what causes the roasting. So yeah, we couldn't do anything without the gas supply.
What are the benefits to making coffee the way that you just did now?
You experience more of what coffee is all about. Over time, develop how you like your coffee.
Okay, now Sam, what is a perfect cup of coffee supposed to taste like?
A lot of sensations with it. Number one, it should have a subtle sweetness to it. Maybe a little bit of tingling from the acidity, but it's not much. And the coffee has a good texture. Basically, just level it off.
Okay.
If you like your coffee stronger,
you can put a little more.
Put more. 1 measure scoop of ground coffee per cup. Moisten the coffee from the top.
How long should you store coffee?
Once you buy a sealed bag of coffee, you can keep it for about 3 weeks.
Got it.
To me, more satisfying to make a cup of coffee like this. So the Thai Mocha is based on a drink that you can get restaurants downtown, you know, the Vietnamese Thai restaurants. I have your standard sweetened condensed milk. I'm gonna sort of pour some of this out so I have it. And then I just went to the supermarket and I found this product.
Hershey's and condensed milk. Gotta go to the gym after this coffee.
Now you want to kind of go a little slow so that you don't overfill.
That looks good.
See, I didn't throw it in the sink because I still have goodies on it, and that way I can just stir it up. Finish it off. There's some cinnamon here.
Oh, that looks good.
And then it's basically ready to go.
It's the most important part, the taste test.
Yeah.
Money.
All right.
Dynamite.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now, if you're in the Kalihi area, head down to Lion Coffee, and for recipes to how you can whip this up at home, head over to HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
Coming up next, honoring our healthcare heroes. See how UFC Gym Waikele is helping feed our fighters.
Plus, spreading aloha one cup at a time. We're tasting Hawaiian herbal teas grown on the Big Island when Hi Now returns. Welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. It is Seal of Quality Saturdays. Are you a coffee drinker or a tea drinker?
I'm kind of a, actually I am. I'm a big coffee drinker, but tea on occasion.
Yes,
I'm a tea drinker on occasion.
I have recently started drinking a lot more tea, so I'm kind of excited about this. We've got tea today from KHNL Teas.
Mahalo.
Yeah, they've got that Seal of Quality from the Department of Agriculture on it, which means that it is the cream of the crop product out of Hawaii that the state stamps on it and says these are Hawaii grown, Hawaii made, and really it's the best products that you can find here in Hawaii.
Definitely, and we got a variety of tea that we're gonna try today. We've got ko'olau tea, none tea, and mamake tea.
Yes.
Obviously tremendous health benefits, you know, in drinking tea. Makes you feel good internally. And
this is mamake, which helps
when
with
it tastes good.
lowering blood pressure, cholesterol, hypertension, and stress. It's a natural diuretic and helps cleanse the liver and kidneys. Let's try.
I could use some
mamake.
cleansing.
Okay,
we do drink a lot of alcohol on this show, you know?
It almost has like a nutty flavor. I've actually seen these leaves out in the forest, and somebody made them for me one time. Really good. Okay. Now these don't have caffeine in them, so you can actually drink as much as you want. The recommended, whoa, you're putting on our stove over there. The recommended dosage is 2 to 3 cups a day. All right, moving on to the noni tea.
Noni tea.
We learned about noni a couple of weeks ago with another Seal of Quality product, but noni tea is actually made from the noni leaves from the Big Island, similar to green tea in flavor.
Yep, I can
agree
with that, yeah.
Oh, almost like a jasmine tea. It almost tastes like the jasmine green tea.
It's good too. Noni is often used as a cleanser as well, kind
Yeah.
of to help just cleanse the body.
Yes, it helps with inflammation, muscle joint pain, arthritis, gout. It will help cleanse, like you said. That was really good.
So many good health benefits to tea. I had to drink more tea.
Okay, this is fun. Like I said, 2 to 3 cups per day is what they recommend. I could do this, you know? Like, I drink about 2 cups of coffee in the morning, but I think in the afternoon.
What are you usually eating though when you drink the tea? That's my thing.
I like-
Rarely am I just, drinking tea to drink tea.
Yeah, well, you could drink or you eat crumpets.
Oh, eat
or
crumpets.
scones.
Tune
All
in
right.
next week. We're
Okay.
making crumpets.
This is the Ko'oko'olau tea. It's very rare. It's used to help regulate blood sugar, also very good for breathing, prevention of heart attack and stroke. These are things that we need in our lives.
Absolutely. And I know that the motto for Kihene tea is to spread aloha 1 cup at a time.
Yes.
And I've tasted the aloha in all 3 of these.
I have too.
I do like it.
Now, I don't know who the founders are, but I do know that they are 3 bratas because I've seen the picture. So, great job on these teas. This is amazing. And each bag comes with these loose leaf teas. You can actually make about 3 gallons of tea per bag. So, make sure you get yourself some of the Kihene tea. And
make sure you look for it though. You can find it at Marukai Foodland, KCC Farmers Market, as well as Don Quixote. So it's out there. Go and support local. The tea is on them.
Love it. Now, if you want to learn about how you can get your products and get that seal of quality on them, you can find out more information on our website, hinowdaily.com. We're going to hang out here with our teas, but in the meantime, check out the Marine Corps Forces Pacific Band. They're teaming up with a lot of local artists on their new online concert series. More tea.
Yeah, I need more.
Okay.
The Marine Corps Forces Pacific Band, or the MAR for PAC Band, is one of 10 Marine Corps field bands. We are tasked with supporting official ceremonies, functions, and events for the military. And we also engage the community and we advance music education in our schools. This COVID-19 has really impacted our schedule quite a bit. We're not able to get out to the park to do our concerts or celebrate with the community with our parades. So really, we're just waiting to get back out there, and we're excited to share our music with the community again.
Only live twice.
Just because we're physically separated doesn't mean that we don't have the means to still perform, even if it's through a virtual medium. The guest artist series was just an idea for us to provide a sense of unity to the community and also to connect together. Some of the artists that we're featuring are Don Paulmeyer of the Royal Hawaiian Band, Amy Nolte, she's an LA-based jazz musician, and we're also talking currently to Henry Kapono about putting something together with him as well.
You know, music is certainly a life force and a universal language that goes back thousands of years and is such a big, strong part of everything that we do today and certainly here in Hawaii.
So you can find the series posted on our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Mar4PACBand. And you can see not only our guest artist series, but other things that we're producing as well. We have some exciting content that we're really pretty proud of and looking forward to sharing with everyone.
We've never seen businesses come together the way they have these past 2 months, and UFC Gym Waikele is raising funds to purchase meals from its neighboring restaurants and delivering them to the healthcare workers currently on the front lines.
Over the last month, UFC Gym Waikele, we've been kind of handling the situation here as best as possible, and we're just trying to hold it together until we finally get the word that we can open up. Our gym community is made up of our working class people. When it comes to the healthcare professionals, our hotel workers, but mostly our business owners and our restaurateurs. And they're the ones that I feel like have been suffering a lot ever since this shutdown has happened. And it really hits a chord with our community because in Waipahu, especially Waipio, Mililani, everybody has a small business out here. That's the fabric of our community. And so we decided to start a program, Feed Our Fighters. So we're raising donations through Venmo and PayPal. And those donations go directly to purchasing meals from the lines of restaurants that we've set up already. They're very excited to get that one extra order, especially something that's a little bit larger than your regular $8 plate lunch, you know. So it helps them out per day that we are able to go ahead and do that. And then we'll take all of those meals, take it to the hospitals, to the different departments, the respiratory therapists, the ICUs, the emergency rooms, housekeepers, admin staff, everything. They're all working so hard. So it serves its purpose in 3 different ways. You know, the healthcare providers get a thank you from us. We support the restaurants, and my staff keeps on getting to do stuff. So it's a small program to start. It's something that we put together so that we can stay busy and keep moving and keep doing something. It's a pretty overwhelming experience to realize how many people are being affected, and it's unprecedented. But at the end of the day, anybody working for a gym, it's something that you just want to give back. We're in the service industry. You know, we do stuff for other people, and we try to take care of everybody as best as possible. Health-wise, emotionally, it's just what gyms do. And so that's the type of people I have working here. And so it's kind of what we want to keep on doing. The feeling that you get from just doing something for others, it's just, you can't put a price on that. If anyone is interested in helping us out, they can message us directly through Feed Our Fighters on Instagram or on Facebook, or even through our UFC Gym Waikele page as well on IG and Facebook.
Still ahead, supporting local farmers and adding more veggies to your plate. Easy ways to eat healthy without skimping on flavor.
Then, become a fine dining chef at home, where you can pick up this fancy steak dinner package after the break.
Welcome back to High Note Weekender. You know, with restaurants at low capacity, it's more important than ever for us as a community to support local farmers.
Yeah.
And if you're like me, I didn't know that farmers markets were still open, but Kanoya is on it. In fact, she's been going and checking a lot of them out and even posting good pics on Instagram.
No, I actually started with the Farm to Car program, which is actually ending. Super bummed about that.
And it was convenient, right?
Yes, it was so good. And then I went to the Kailua Farmers Market. I went to Pro Ridge Farmers Market. So there are several open. And really my goal is just to get this rainbow colored bag of produce and then get creative with it. Yeah. So here are some of the things that I've actually been making. This was an everything but the kitchen sink salad. You can see.
I would buy that.
Right,
Kanoya.
those radishes. And then this is a Mediterranean salad. I
Absolutely.
threw some sweet potato in there to kind of switch it up a little bit. This was a green papaya salad, and you really can dress these things up. You know, if you feel like adding a red pepper here, a mint there, just throw things in there. These are muffin omelets or omelet muffins.
Kanoya. You're
fun.
awesome.
This is a kale strawberry salad, guacamole, of course, and I put tons of stuff in there to make it super chunky.
So I noticed none of the leftovers made it in
Sorry.
for us to sample.
I know, they actually were really good and super tasty. Just grilling your veggies is always a fun thing to do. My family was a big fan of that, and so yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And the whole process, I think, of buying the veggies, then cooking it's kind of a different process.
It is.
With the farmers market.
But really the best thing about it, I think, is that I noticed that when I bought all of these things, they don't rot in my refrigerator as quickly.
It's so fresh.
It is, and you figure like these farmers are picking these things, putting them out on the farmers markets within a couple of days, and so, you know, and like the store, it's a couple of weeks, and so it doesn't wilt as quickly.
And you were doing those veggies justice. Dang, all that stuff looked good. Now, I know veggies are your thing, but meat is my thing, and Roy's Hawaii Kai is a special steak dinner for two, and it is amazing.
It's
we
so
got
good.
to check it out.
If you've ever wanted to cook like a chef, well, Roy's is giving you the chance with the Staycation for two, and I'm on my way to pick them up.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right, so we're now in the kitchen. We've got our Staycation for two.
Yes.
We've got our in-house chef, Hunter.
What do we want to cook first?
So first we're gonna smash the garlic, some thyme sprigs.
Ooh, some olive oil.
Like toss it, put it on the bowl.
What do we have in here? Cauliflower and Brussels sprouts.
But they're doing this because in this time, it's a little bit difficult for people to go out and have a nice meal. So this is a way for you to just take it, to carry it out, and it's still gonna be really fresh and hot and yummy. So we are sticking this in a 350-degree gas oven. Thank you, Hawaii Gas.
Thank you, Hawaii Gas.
Mahalo.
Whew, all this work is making me want a drink.
I would like one as well.
Okay, let's go. All right, here we are with our rum runner package from Roy's.
This comes from Kohana Distillers. They make all the agricole rum out of sugarcane.
And their distillery is actually operated by gas. So typically it would be 2 ounces of rum, 2 ounces of juice, but you go half and half here.
We've had a long day. We doubled it up. This is gonna pair good with the steaks.
Good. And the cool thing is this actually comes with coconut shrimp, so you can just go out and get yourself an appetizer and a drink for a happy hour at your home. Oh yeah.
That's dangerous.
Right? All right, it's starting to smell good over there, Hunter. How are those steaks coming along?
Beautiful marbling and then intramuscular fat here. Just rub.
It's a secret Roy's rustic rub.
Low to medium heat. Gas is really great because it's efficient, it's fast, it's comforting when you cook the steak, and it's just overall rounded. A little bit all over.
I'm a steak man. How do you like your steak?
I like mine between medium rare and medium.
I'm so glad Hunter's here.
I know.
It would have been a travesty to not cook these steaks
I know.
perfectly.
So now we're gonna turn the steaks another 3 to 4 minutes, and then you should have a nice, beautiful medium rare steak. Okay, so we're gonna do the power sauce now. And I'm gonna add in the sauce here. Take our butter here, and then you're gonna whisk it in. Steaks are nice and done, nice and beautiful, crusted brown like that.
What?
Oh, beautiful. This steak's perfect. I don't know what to say. It's amazing.
This is so incredible.
Hunter, amazing, 10 out of 10.
The amazing thing is that 3 of the 10 Roy's restaurants are doing takeout. So you got Roy's Hawaii Kai, Roy's Ko'olina, and Goin' in Kailua. Make sure to check out their website, royyamaguchi.com, or follow them on Facebook at Roy's Hawaii. Wow. Hunter, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for chefing, brother. Amazing.
Back. We'll have more up on HighNowDaily.com. I gotta eat this.
Go get this. It's amazing.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
Halekalai is the newest development in Hawaii Kai, and it offers what's called flex units, giving owners more options for multi-generational living or rental income. Check it out.
First and foremost, it is a newer building. It's the newest building in Hawaii Kai. It's move-in ready, and we have all different types of floor plans, ranging from 1 bedrooms to 4 bedroom units. Something unique is that we do offer what we're calling a flex unit. And so this type of unit is basically having 2 units in one. So one side is as if it were a studio, and then the other side would be 2 rooms with your kitchen and living room. So the design of this was for multi-family type of living, or multi-generational living is what we call it. It gives the flexibility to owners to live with their families, or maybe even live in one side and rent the other side out, as it does come with 2 unit numbers and 2 mailboxes. Also, the demising wall between the 2 sides is concrete, so it's pretty quiet between the 2 sides. The only area that would be shared would be like your entrance area. All of our units do come with 2 parking, and then we have plenty of guest parking stalls, over 20, which is quite unique for a condo building. Also, something that's really nice about our building is that our pricing is very attractive. The price point for the flex units are in the high 600,000 range and up to the high 700,000 range. And our maintenance fees are reasonable as well. So maintenance fees being about 56 cents per square foot, and more manageable because all of our units are individually metered. So it does give people, the potential to own property here. Even people who are looking for their first home and choosing to live this Hawaii Kai lifestyle. Very family-oriented community, so we have a lot of families here. We have a pool, jacuzzi, barbecue pits, cabanas that people can reserve, a party room that can be reserved for birthday parties, graduation, things like that. There's a dog spa and plenty of amenities for owners to enjoy. So feel free to visit our website at halekalai.com. All of our contact information should be there. Our office line is 808-369-1136. And our email is sales@halekalai.com.
Up next, from our hearts to yours, where you can catch the special musical tribute in support of 3 local charities.
Plus, honoring Hawaii's senior student athletes. Meet the new members of the Hall of Honor when High Now returns.
From Our Hearts to Yours is a special 1-hour musical tribute put on by IBEW Local 1186. The concert will be used to raise money for 3 local charities.
Aloha to the world. We represent approximately 3,500 members, from electricians, telecom, which includes AT&T technicians, Spectrum technicians and call center employees. We also represent DoD federal workers and federal contractors like Aleut and Electric Boat. We also recently represent KSFA, or Kamehameha School Faculty Association.
When I say I love you, I mean it more than you understand. You are in its truest form, you are my best friend.
Well, we wanted to accomplish a few things. Thanking our essential workers, including our members in our industry, raise money for 2 great nonprofits, the Hawaii Food Bank and Adult Friends for Youth, and increase awareness of the need of giving blood to the Blood Bank of Hawaii. We also want to give a shout out to our 2020 graduates. We also recently represent KSFA, or Kamehameha School Faculty Association. Electricians are doing construction. Telecom and Spectrum members are keeping our community connected to the cable and internet. Our federal workers are also keeping our military ready to fight. We are truly grateful for what they have done to continue working throughout this time. Well, we have a great lineup, starting with Johnny Sweet, Sean Pimental, and Lehua Kalima, Pure Heart, the Hawaiian Style Band, and Rebel Soldiers. But we are also highlighting 3 nonprofits to hopefully get more help from everyone. The Hawaii Food Bank, giving blood to the Blood Bank of Hawaii, and Adult Friends for Youth. We are also highlighting and thanking our members for all that they continue to do in our communities, congratulating the class of 2020, and of course, paying homage to the first responders and essential workers throughout this pandemic.
Water and hue just like the sea. It's moving and grooving to the rhythm of the ocean. Hear the rhythm of the ocean.
Brought to you by IBEW Local 1186.
Gotta love the good music for an even greater cause. Well, what's better than that? You can catch the IBEW Local 1186 From Our Hearts to Yours concert today at noon on KHNL, then again tonight at 7 on K5. A final encore showing will also take place tomorrow at 10:30 on KGMB after Hawaii News Now at 10. Well, the Hall of Honor program has been recognizing the top 12 Hawaii senior student athletes each year since 1983. And for a quick look at the Hall's newest inductees, here's Kainoa.
Yeah, you know, that's right, Kanoi. It's one of the highest honors a prep athlete can achieve. And just last weekend, the Hawaii High School Athletic Association welcomed its 12 newest members who not only excelled on the playing field, but also in the classroom and their communities. A few of the notable names include Waipahu running back Alfred Failonga. This stud senior ended his prep career as Hawaii's all-time leader in rushing yards with a staggering 5,785 yards. It's hard for me to say because I can't believe he did it. He led the Waipahu Marauders to the program's first ever state title back in 2018. Next, from the gridiron to the mat, Kamehameha's Kaizen Terukina also selected, and the reason, pretty simple. This kid captured 4 straight state titles during his time at Kapalama. He's just the 12th wrestler ever to do that in state history. Now, if this dude comes for your lunch money, you probably want to give it to him. He's crazy good. He's headed to continue his wrestling career at Iowa State. It's one of the top collegiate wrestling programs in the entire country. Now to the volleyball court, where Iolani's Elena Ogilvie was the lone Iolani Raider selected to this year's class. She was named the Girls Volleyball State Player of the Year in 2016 and 2018. She also took part in the 2019 Under Armour All-American match. She's long been one of the best players in the country. She's headed to play her college ball at Stanford next season. And every year, it just seems like the Hawaii talent gets better and better. Congratulations to everybody.
unreal. I just feel
So
like
amazing.
Hawaii has the most incredible talent when it comes to athletics and music and all kinds of things. And the funny thing is I actually used to MC the Hall of Honor, and I remember when Manti Te'o, I'm like, I inducted him into the Hall of Honor, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. But really, it's really neat seeing these athletes go so far and continuing to be able to follow them.
Yeah, it's an incredible achievement, and on top of that, these kids are stellar in the classroom. They do so much good in the community, and you know, when they get an achievement like this, it just goes to show to their teammates, to the younger kids in the community who idolize them, that you know, as long as you're willing to work hard, anything's possible.
I agree. Well, I am excited that you are bringing sports to High Now. I love this.
Me too. You know, I used to do sports for a little.
You did?
Back in the day. Now, for a full list of the honorees, you can head over to highnowdaily.com. Congratulations again. Still ahead, it's your last chance to shop the Pop-Up Makeke, the inside scoop on last-minute deals after the break. Welcome back to High Now. Now it's time for Checkout and Takeout, where we put a spotlight on businesses from around the islands to show you which are open and which ones are offering some good deals.
Yes, I love it. That's right. With Checkout and Takeout on hawaiinewsnow.com, you can always find out which restaurants and businesses are open in your community. First up, feel like shopping, but don't feel like heading to the mall just yet? Well, the Pop-Up Makeke's online marketplace will be closing tomorrow. So now is your chance to shop those deals. Now, for the last 8 weeks, it has served to support Hawaii's small businesses and artisans, giving those who would normally sell at craft fairs and community events a place to continue to sell their products. You can head to popupmakeke.com and check out discounts from Olapono, designs by Kamohoali'i, Akau Boards, and Violet Love, just to name a few. I know. Now, while the makeke may be closing for now, it plans to pop back up soon.
I hope it does. And if you're looking for a way to entertain the keiki at home, look no further than Tinker Toys and Thinker Toys and Thinker Things.
Yeah.
That made me think about that. The locally owned stores have locations across Oahu and Kamakana-Ali'i, Pearl Ridge, and Kahala Mall. They specialize in educational games, toys, other creative games and crafts for children of all ages. Thinker Toys focuses on children from babies all the way to 6 years old, and they have a ton of activities to stimulate developing the brain, which I need while I do this. Fine motor skills and cognitive reasoning. Thinker Things at Pearl Ridge and Kahala Mall has games and toys for the older crowd as well. They've got toys from ages 8 to 88. And when I'm 88, I will still be playing with toys, that's for sure. You can find puzzles, brain teasers. There's a ton of games. Get there, it's fantastic.
I love that store. Now, while its games may be powered down for now, the kitchen at Dave & Buster's is actually fired up. So be sure to call in your orders, because that's where you'll find out about its family deals and new daily specials.
I like their food.
Yeah, I do too. Or you can actually head to their website, place your order online, and pay right there with your credit card. Every to-go order even receives a $20 power card for a future visit.
That will come in handy. Now, after placing your order, all you need to do is pull up in front of D&B's on Auahi Street, call them, and they'll bring your order out. Use promo code MAHALO and get a 20% discount on all orders. And with every entree purchased, you can even take advantage of their bottled beer special.
That's for you, bro.
Now I'm talking. You know, it's a $1 mix and match for 6 packs. D&B's also offers delivery through Uber Eats and DoorDash.
We're starting to feel those summer temperatures creeping up, and with many of us at home, we will likely be using more energy trying to cool our homes. We called on the experts at Hawaii Energy to give us some tips on what we can do to help keep those costs down.
We're already seeing an increase in electric bills now that people are staying home more. Plus, with summer just around the corner, we have people starting to think about cooling their homes. So we're trying to help lower those cooling costs. First, Hawaii Energy is trying to provide simple, low to no cost tips that really anyone can follow at home to lower their cooling costs. For that reason, we have increased a lot of our rebates and incentives during this time just to help out with the cost of energy efficient products and services. So to lower cooling costs, we always recommend using fans and open windows. You know, that's going to be the most cost-effective way to cool a home. We are lucky to have these trade winds that can help cool our homes, and that's free. If you're running the AC, that can be one of the most expensive things on your bill here in Hawaii. But if you are using AC, just making sure your doors and your windows are closed to keep the cooler in. Closing the blinds during hours of strong sunlight, that's going to help prevent your AC unit from working overtime. You can also increase your temperature set point just 1 or 2 degrees. It's not going to feel noticeable, but it will save you money. And then if you're shopping for a new AC unit, definitely make sure it's an Energy Star model. Those are going to use about 10% less energy, so you're going to save money on your bills, plus you can get a Hawaii Energy rebate. For window AC units, we are offering $50 back on a new Energy Star model. That's with no trade-in necessary. Or if you do want to trade in your old unit, we are offering $100 back for that. Plus, we'll make sure your old unit is recycled properly. And then a great option for cooling multiple rooms is going to be the mini split AC system. And we're offering $350 back on that. Or you can get up to $1,500 back for a central AC retrofit. And those are going to use 30 to 50% less energy than older central AC systems. So you're going to see a lot of savings on your bill from that. And then say you already have an AC system but just need a tune-up, we're offering $100 back for a tune-up. And now is really the perfect time to get your AC system checked out and just make sure everything is working properly before summer. So to find these rebates, just go to hawaiienergy.com/rebates. We have details of all the rebates that I mentioned today and more, along with step-by-step instructions on how to get them.
Coming up next, need some inspiration for your next meal? Check out this delicious biscuit recipe that won't break the bank when High Now returns. Thank you for joining us on High Now Weekender. Now, as an essential business, Hawaii StateFCU has remained open and operating throughout the pandemic.
That's right. The credit union's mission to be always right by its members is something that employees take seriously, especially if they've worked to maintain critical financial services while prioritizing safety.
Working through the pandemic has required the employees to embrace a lot of changes to how they operate. And while working from different locations, it was very important for the management team to let employees know that they were thinking of them and that no matter what, they were all in this together.
Yeah, that's right. Care packages were sent to each employee's home containing a thank you card, recipe cards, and a Foodland gift card, and a face mask designed by local designer Kini Zamora. Now, the president and CEO, Andrew Rosen, even loaded the car himself to take the packages to those employees. The executive also decided to purchase weekly lunches for employees during the months of April and May so that employees could enjoy a treat and support local restaurants and businesses at the same time.
In the end, the small acts of appreciation had a big impact for employees, with many sharing their pride in working for a company that genuinely cares about its employees. Now, it's great to see what businesses are doing for their employees during this time. I love that.
Yeah, definitely. And the HSFCU also does a Bites on a Budget series where they've been sharing family-friendly meal ideas that you can make at home. You know, you've tried chefing some of these up. Yeah. I've tried, not with much success, but here's a recipe for Spam Jalapeno Cheddar Biscuits. Check it out.
Like what you saw? You can visit hawaiistatefcu.com/bitesonabudget for more wallet-friendly recipes. They have tons, and I promise they're yummy. And for the month of April, the credit union has introduced a special weekly series on Instagram, Bites on a Budget Pantry Edition, featuring recipes that use common ingredients that most people already have in their pantries. You can follow them on Instagram at HawaiiStateFCU. And to see this segment again, head to our website, HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by Hawaii State FCU.
You know, families with keiki have been some of the most impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. That's why kamaainakids has stepped up to provide childcare for essential workers.
We've remained open in two ways. One with our preschool centers who have remained open and are continuing to accept enrollment for kids who need us. Started with our essential support childcare program when the stay-at-home order first went into effect, and we've been able to carry it through now until our summer months. We will be continuing to offer the essential support childcare programs for keiki grades K through 5th for June and July, and registration for June is open right now, although spaces are limited, so don't wait to sign your kids up. They are filling up fast. We do have the ESB programs running on Oahu, Maui, and the Big Island, and most are open to both essential and non-essential workers. Our preschools, like I said, have been open and are still accepting children. So contact the center director for your preferred location. The biggest impact is that we do operate statewide, but there are different restrictions and guidelines for each county. So every island is looking a little bit different. We are also limited in the number of children we can have at each site so that we're complying with the CDC health and safety guidelines. We're standing by ready to take any questions parents might have about the situation we're in, try to make the process as seamless as possible. We are planning to continue to offer childcare programs at all 22 of our preschool sites and 12 school-age sites on Oahu, Maui, and Big Island, but we are looking for more locations. We have been very fortunate to have tremendous support from the community so that we can offer an affordable childcare option for parents. But on top of the generosity of local foundations and organizations, there are funding opportunities for parents to take advantage of through the Department of Human Services and through the City and County of Honolulu's Household Hardship Relief Fund program, which are both offering subsidies for eligible families. Our staff has done such an incredible job of being flexible and creative to still give the kids a fun and safe place, even with social distancing and wearing masks and other precautionary measures in place. For more information, visit our website or our Facebook page or give our office a call.
Now, for more information on the services provided by kamaainakids, head over to HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by kamaainakids. Coming up next, a destination to add to your travel bucket list. See how I did while crabbing on the Oregon coast after the break. It's Travel Tuesday, and we're on the Oregon coast.
You know we love our seafood in Hawaii, but fresh shellfish straight out of the bay is a whole new level. And we're here at Jetty Fishery to get our crab on.
Nehalem Bay is a relatively small bay. There's a lot of fishing. The big ticket item that a lot of people come here for is clams, pretty much the Dungeness crab. That's what everybody's coming for, and that's kind of what we've been doing for about 45 years now, is just heavy-duty crabbing. My mother and father did it up until about 8 months ago, and then I took over. You get the boat for a couple hours. You can stay really as long as you want.
So what are the chances of us getting a crab today?
It all depends on how fast you can pull that crab ring.
Okay.
Let's get those crab rings in the water.
So what kind of fish do we have here today?
So right in here is a lingcod.
All right, we'll give it a try here. Some bait.
10 to 15 minutes in the water, and hopefully we'll have some crab.
Here's my big chance.
Here we go.
We got this. No whammies, no whammies. Oh gosh.
No pressure, canoeing.
No pressure.
Definitely some good form. And just go ahead and lift it over the side.
Woo! We got a lot, but they don't look legal.
A lot of crab, but no legal ones, unfortunately. Dump them over the side, back into the water.
So we try again.
Got this. Oh,
Forward.
yeah!
All right, looks like we got a couple good ones.
Those are
in
some
there.
big boys.
Oh yeah, definitely a good
yeah,
keeper.
Look at that.
And that's what
We
we're
got
talking
one.
about.
We got lunch.
Yes.
Woo!
2 good crabs. Nicely
There we
done.
Go. Awesome.
Woo!
Woo!
Nice job.
Let's go eat. So how much would these crabs normally cost us?
So each one of those is going to be about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds. So you're looking at about somewhere $20 or less.
Woo!
Yeah. So you did a good day's work out there.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Apparently the rite of passage is to eat the heart.
All right. So this is what all the hard work was for.
Yes!
Power crab ring pulling that you did right here.
That is beautiful. Best crab I've ever had. It doesn't even need butter.
And Roberta seems to agree.
Oh my gosh!
Crab, clams, oysters. I'd say it's time to relax.
Ooh, that feels good. Well, Damien, thank you so much. This was by far the best thing I did in Oregon.
Yeah, no problem. Our pleasure. It was great to have you here.
Thank you. Hey guys, check out Jetty Fishery if you're ever in Oregon. The best experience, the best crab. We'll have more information on our website, hinowdaily.com.
This segment is sponsored by Alaska Airlines.
Oh,
Wow.
I want to go back. Take me back. Oh my gosh, so
how
fun.
was that experience for you?
It was amazing. And the funny thing is we didn't even plan to do that segment, but we came across these people in Oregon and they were like, you guys have to go to the coast and you have to go crabbing. And so we were like, Rachel, get on it, let's go, and we did it and it was so fun. By far the best thing we did. Yeah, it was. And the crab was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the freshest, the best, so sweet. So good.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that's as fresh as it gets right there.
I know. We have to go back when we can go back.
Things are slowly starting to get back to normal. Fingers crossed.
We keep praying, just keep
Fingers
praying.
crossed.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into Hi Now. Remember, you can catch any of our segments again on hinowdaily.com.
That's right. Follow us at Hi Now Daily on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media pages, including YouTube. So ring that bell and click that subscribe button. Next week, everything you need to know to make a restaurant quality dish at home. You can see how easy you can make dinner time with Calabash meal kits.
I'm looking forward to it. Plus, scenic views on Oahu's east side. Join us for a sunrise hike at Makapu'u Lighthouse Trail. We'll see everyone on Monday morning. Bye now.
Aloha.